We're here. We're the geniuses. This one came out in 1989. Yeah, so we're getting right at the edge of the 80s. Last time we went through it, we went through the book. So when we get to the first decision point on the second time, we're going to go the opposite direction. We'll warn you, this one does not have very many endings. So you will get to hear the sweet, sultry voices of Lee and Eddie a lot of the time.
Listen, sometimes you get that choose your own adventure book that has you hopping all over the place. And this one is a hip hop, a hippie did the hop to the hip hop. You don't stop. And we're going to
Exactly.
read you a bedtime story. Just get a nice, I have a hot cup of tea, a little
Yep.
bedtime tea.
Whatever you want. Sit back,
Sit
relax.
back. And every so often, a choice will happen. It just
Yeah,
doesn't happen as often.
let's get going. All
Let's get
right.
going,
So
everybody. Get
I
ready.
think
Get your,
I
get your,
started last time, Eddie. So let's have you start this time, and then we'll flip flop.
all right. Pulling out the old man readers.
Oh man,
Ooh. This is where we're at, kids. This is what happens when you
this
get
is what
old.
happens when
All
you're
right.
reading a kid's book in your 40s, almost
You
50.
I know, I feel like I'm reading to my children. Here we go. You are a genius. You've often felt that maybe you could accomplish something important in life, but you never would have thought of yourself as being anyone special. Not until tonight, that is. You are sound asleep, dreaming, but not about ordinary things. You're dreaming about algorithms. My favorite
Ooh,
kind of al.
the rhythms.
Special ways for solving math problems. You wake up in a cold sweat. You've never had a dream like that before. As you as you try to fall back to sleep, you start worrying about whether a more massive black hole has greater volume than a less massive black hole. Spoiler alert, it does.
It does, yeah.
You need some fresh air. You leap out of bed, walk over to the window, and open it as wide as it will go. Something strange is going on in your head. You look out at all the beautiful stars in the night sky and fail to notice their beauty because now you become disimpassioned by all your knowledge.
Exactly.
Nothing moves me anymore.
No.
You know all at once that it's about 2 in the morning. You can tell by the position of the moon, which is precisely at three-quarter phase and is a third of the way from the eastern horizon to the meridian. It's a simple matter of geometry. We're not even one page in, and I'm already annoyed at myself.
I know. I remember this. I was like, wow.
We're not
I hate
even one
myself.
page in, and I want to punch myself in the face.
You already
But you
want to
never
stuff
would
him in
have
a
known
locker.
that yesterday. What's going on, you wonder? At school, you think and talk rings around everyone else. You figure out all the math problems long before the teacher even does. Your book report on China is so good that the teacher asks if you've ever lived there. And when something comes up and you don't know, you find that you can read everything you need to answer the question in mere seconds. The teachers all look at you wide-eyed. They seem shocked, but they can hardly complain. They have often spoken to you about improving your study habits. You're careful not to show off or brag. Not that we haven't bragged so far.
So we admit it.
Um, you don't want to alienate yourself from your classmates. Too late. Still,
Yeah.
you know you are exceedingly smart. It's as if there's nothing you couldn't figure out again. Of
Wow.
course, your family is amazed. At the same time, they are a little worried. What has happened to you seems unnatural. Your dad looks like he might try to kill you. Your parent, his boy's too smart. I'll take him out. Exactly, tech bro in the making. Well done, Scott Miller.
It is.
Um, your parents take you to Dr. Leon Jacobson, a famous neurologist, an expert on the brain, but not as good as you because you know more than he does.
Ooh.
He gives you a lot of tests, after which he tells you that you had a certain neural tangles when you were born, but that your brain has subconsciously restructured itself. Your parents as opposed to consciously restructuring itself, by the way.
Yes. Come on.
Lee, real quick, let's restructure our brain. All
Ding.
right, done.
Done.
Your parents have a little trouble trying to figure out what Dr. Jacobson is talking about. But of course, it's perfectly simple to you. Strange as it seems, somehow you have turned into a genius.
Genius. Oh, we gotta get our
An
genius counter
obnoxious
going.
little turd.
Yeah.
From now on, of course, there's no stopping you. You can this is where we go to 11. Are
We
you
do.
typing how many times we say genius?
Yes.
This is a geniusometer.
Yeah. A genius counter.
From now on, of course, there's no stopping you. You complete all the courses you need to graduate from high school before you finish the seventh grade. Some professors from the local university take an interest in you, so you're able to get special instruction on the college level before you're even a teenager. Most exciting, a company, and you're beaten up every day.
Yes.
Your lunch money, you literally have no lunch money ever.
Well, the way this kid's acting, I want to give myself a swirly.
Yeah, exactly.
You just drag
Uh,
yourself by the back of your shirt and push myself into the toilet because,
ex- Giving yourself a wedgie.
yes, I give myself a wedgie.
Most exciting, a company in your town lets you use some of their high speed computers, giving you a chance to work out complex formulas. In just a year, you go through college and graduate school. Suddenly, at the age of 14, it's time for you to decide what you're going to do with your life. Unlike some geniuses who are only good at one thing, it seems like you are a, that's a yeah, it seems like you are a genius at just about everything. As a result, many professors, presidents of big companies, and heads of governments try to get you to join them. After giving it a lot of thought, you narrow your choices down to just two. So last time, we decided to go into business.
Yes.
So because this is our second read through, the only time the hands of you choose fate shall intervene is now.
Yes.
We're gonna force your hand to force us down a different path. Oh, that's a drinking game now. Look at that. They're literally
It is a,
Scott Miller's turned it over into yeah.
that's awesome, Scott.
Um.
He's gonna
Oh
uh,
man,
he's gonna be
this book's
drunk.
gonna have Scott Miller smizashed. He's not gonna go to work tomorrow. So we're gonna
Yes.
force us to go into spaceship design, which is on page 21, sir.
So they asked Scott why he isn't at work today. He's like, I listened to a podcast that said the word genius too many times.
I listened to you choose, and they said genius 47 times.
I've
My
been drunk
bottle of
by
Kahlua is empty. Drink it all.
I don't remember anything past 11. All right. Page 21. You decide to go into spaceship design. You've heard that the best place to be in the field is with the National Extraplanetary Organization, known as NEO, located in the mountains of New Mexico. The officials are delighted to have you join them. You know, this ironic that it's in New Mexico with Area 51 and all that. So that's kind of funny that he chose that. That's pretty cool. All right. Or not Area 51, the Roswell. There we go. Roswell. Your room is right at NEO headquarters, next to one of your school friends, Su Ling Chang. Su Ling is an expert in geology. Though she's a year younger than you, she's already developed a new theory about volcanoes. A dinner has been planned in your honor the night you arrive. The chief scientist, Dr. Hans Oberdorf, introduces you to the others at your table. Most of the top scientists are there, and you immediately get into some enjoyable conversations about nuclear interactions. America's space program has lagged because of our high cost of research, Dr. Oberdorf says. Our goal is to not only make breakthroughs, but to make breakthroughs at a lower cost. I think I can help you achieve that goal, you say. On the plane coming here, I scribbled a few notes about a subject that has long interested me. I was able to solve the Roselian theorem, the equation that deals with the reversal of matter. Go to page 5. What? You solved the Roselian theorem? Dr. Oberdorf looks at you skeptically. Perhaps I am wrong, you say modestly, but proved out in all configurations. Well, says Dr. Oberdorf, we shall see. I'd like to give you a presentation to the staff first thing tomorrow morning. The next morning, you present your solution to the Roselian theorem. You wait eagerly for the reactions of the famous mathematicians and physicists in the room. Some of them close their eyes, deep in thought. Others scribble figures and symbols on their clipboards. Still others bury their noses in their portable computers. Dr. Helena Sturmbrunner leaves her seat, walks over, and stares at you as if you were a curiosity. You've done an amazing job, she says. My preliminary analysis shows that your solution is correct. But have you considered Brock's law of transversals. Indeed, I have, Dr. Sternberner. That was my first concern. But the function's reversed in all configurations. She nods. Very good. Very impressive. It takes you several hours of review and discussion answering all sorts of difficult questions. But by the end of the morning, nearly all the scientists and mathematicians are in agreement. Your solution is correct. You're practically another Einstein. Turn to page 25.
Einstein's just spinning in its grave. No, you're not!
No, you are not me.
I am the Einstein.
I'm the real Einstein. It's almost lunchtime when Dr. Oberdorf calls for silence so he can speak. Gesturing toward you, he says, "Colleagues, this young scientist has discovered the equation that controls the reversibility of matter. For years, the solution to Rosalian theorem was thought to be impossible to find. Of course, we'll retest the results with the C44 supercomputer, and that will take a couple of days. But I believe this work will be of great importance for the space program and for the future of humanity." Turning to you, he says, "Would you like to say a few words on where you think this discovery will lead?" "Certainly," you say. You walk up to the front of the room and address your colleagues. "I am very happy to be here at NEO," you begin. "The solution to the Rosalian matter reversal equation is my best work to date, but it will not mean much without your help. The solution to this formula will permit us to develop the deep space drive that until now has existed only in science fiction." Dr. Zabriskie is on his feet. "Do you mean to say that we will be able to propel a spacecraft with an engine based on your formula?" "Exactly, sir," you reply. "By directing a stream of ions on a high-density element following the configuration posited by the theorem, we can create a controllable antimatter generator." Turn to page 59. Dr. Oberdorf pounds the table with excitement. "This is amazing. Antimatter collisions produce vast more energy than nuclear fusion, yet much more controllable," says Dr. Farnsworth. "That's true," you say. "In fact, antimatter collisions can be used directly to propel this ship, rather than to spin turbines, as in the case with nuclear-powered ships." "How long do you think it will take to build such a device?" Dr. Sternberger asks. 6 months, maybe 8, you say, not counting any red tape that can slow things down more than anything. Dr. Leicester, the astrophysicist, leans forward eagerly. "This would mean we could launch the Vega mission next year, traveling at almost the speed of light. Our Surveyor spacecraft will finally be able to find out whether there is life on Omri 2, or Omicron 2. That's what I had figured," you say. "Omicron 2, the second planet of the Barnard star, will be our destination. It will still take 8 years even traveling at close to the speed of light," Dr. Oberdorf says. "Why should we only travel at the speed of light?" you ask. Turn to page 80. All right. "Surely you're joking," Dr. Sternbrenner says with a laugh. "No matter how powerful your engine, you won't be able to exceed the speed of light. I suggest you review Einstein's equations. They state the unchangeable laws of the universe." "Indeed they do," you reply without hesitation, "but they assume that the fabric of space will not be disturbed. If properly focused, collisions between matter and antimatter can bend the fabric of space." "You mean," says Dr. Sternbrenner as she rises to her feet, "you can make a hole in the continuum which one could pass into another part of space-time?" "Exactly, doctor. You can get to another point in space-time a lot faster by traveling through the fabric of space, just as you could get to China a lot faster if you could travel through the Earth instead of on the surface." "Great heavens," Dr. Oberdorf exclaims. "Can you prove this too?" Turn to page 63. You
It's
take your
happening,
liquid.
Lee. It's hopping all over the place.
I know. You take your liquid crayon and scribble some figures on the blackboard. "Run this equation through your programs, Dr. Oberdorf. I think you will see what I mean." There's a murmur of voices until Dr. Oberdorf calls for silence. "We've learned a lot this morning," he says, "and we have a lot of verifying to do. Let's break for today and meet tomorrow here at 9 a.m. The other scientists come up and shake your hand. Dr. Oberdorf looks on smiling. After they leave, he takes you aside. You can see he has something on his mind. Turn to page 30. I love this picture of us. Just
Yeah.
our lab coat's way too long, and
Yep.
all the scientists are oohing and eyeing over
Ooh.
our amazement.
Here
And
you
we're
go,
just soaking it.
dummies.
We're just soaking it all in. We're just loving it. Our 9-year-old
I'm good
self.
enough for you to listen to my math, but none of you will go on a date with me because I'm a
Yes,
minor.
exactly. Because I'm a minor. Turn to page 30. You know,
John
Dr.
Kennedy
Oberdorf says.
sharing. It's a they choose book.
Yeah, there you go. It's not a you choose.
We
or
choose your adventure.
We're gonna choose. Yes,
For real though.
We'll make your choices. You know, Dr. Oberdorf says, this space program needs someone like you, but so does the world. There's a great need for electric power that does not rely on nuclear energy or oil. Maybe you should put your talents to work designing non-polluting power plants that would make use of your discovery. His suggestion certainly is worth considering, but you would like to finish your space project before you go on to something else. Okay, everybody, finally a choice. If you decide to continue with the space program, turn to page 38. If you decide to apply your invention to build safe, clean power plants, turn to page 65. So, space program or power plants? Let us know in the chat.
The
right.
compliments we were just dumping all over that scientist, I changed it to you are a genius. No, you are a butt kisser.
Butt
That's what
kisser.
it is. You are a butt kisser.
You butt kisser, kid.
You kiss of the butts.
Yeah, lots of them. You know, we were talking about the stickers. We really haven't pushed this much.
We haven't.
have
We
a little
should.
We have a
Get
little
some
store.
You Choose merch, guys. Gosh darn it.
So we got t-shirts, hoodies, mugs. There's a canvas print. Got phone cases, water bottles, stickers, a mug.
You know, and not to toot our horn too hard, but if you notice, our logo is a Choose Your Own Adventure cover.
It is. So,
and
anyway.
again, got that special person. I want the cell phone case, bro. Are you kidding me? Look at that.
Yeah. So it helps out the podcast a little bit. You know, if you feel like it, go for it. If you don't, that's fine. There's no.
If you don't, that's fine too. We're still keeping it free.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put it in the.
But help us pay for this dang video service.
No kidding. All right, so we got a vote for power. John Kennedy says power.
Power.
Plant says space research.
I mean, it is the final frontier.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Hey, here we go. That's some Star Trek. What are we gonna do?
Exactly.
Kill some alien, punch some aliens, and kiss some women.
Listen, Kirk had a phaser on his side, but that baby was there for decoration only. It's like a hood ornament. He's like, "This is what I fight aliens with here.
I got my phaser right here." Space research. Okay, so
this one's set to stun. This one's set to kill, baby.
We got 2 votes for space and 1 vote for power.
Space.
No.
Oh,
coming in. Let's see.
Mr.
So we got
BRS coming in and making it a tie.
We're gonna have to flip that you choose coin here.
Sacred coin.
See if I can.
I wish we had like a chant. Do we have like a Benedictine monk chant on our soundboard at all?
Ooh.
To invoke the coin.
All I got is this. Got angels.
That's perfect, dude. Flip that coin. Your camera got weird. You zoomed in on your chest.
Yeah, it did. It did. Let's see. I was moving. There we go.
Let's flip that coin, baby.
So, let's do heads, power, and tails are space.
Space.
Oh, heads it is.
It's power time.
Power time. That would mean 65 for you, Eddie.
65. Thank goodness for a choice here.
Yeah.
You quickly assemble a team to build a safe, clean power plant. It is the first antimatter plant made to produce electricity. You travel to Sydney, Australia, where the plant is to be built. That makes no sense at all. And the government provides you with a splendid room on the 4th. Sydney, Australia? It's like a small.
Yes.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Where the plant is to be built. And the government provides you with a splendid room on the 4th floor of a luxury hotel. But such luxuries are lost upon you because you're so smart.
Yes.
From your balcony, you can look right down on the swimming pool. During the first few days, things go along very smoothly. Then something unexpected happens. Kangaroos, rogue kangaroos who will just attack the construction site. You get a letter in the mail threatening your life. You immediately call the Australian police. They put you through to the chief inspector, who tells you that the threat probably came from Middle Eastern terrorists who have no. I don't get this. Oh
Yeah.
no!
Oh,
We're on
no.
an island continent.
What are we gonna do?
How do I- There are many oil barons who would like you out of the way, he says. Maybe you don't need to go to the Middle East for that. You can do that here in America.
Yeah, right. That's right. We can
I mean, you
take
don't
care
have
of you here.
If a lot of power plants are built using your invention, there will be so much less demand for oil, and prices will drop sharply. He promises to send an anti-terrorist squad for your protection. Well, that's good.
Well, I'm glad.
Woo!
Whew.
Wait, is this Australian
Anti-terrorist.
anti-terrorist? 39.
Yeah, I know. Hey, mate.
It's a beauty. After you hang up the phone, you walk out onto the balcony and lean against the railing. You've got to think of how to protect yourself. Suddenly, you hear a noise. 2 men have somehow gotten into your room.
Oh boy.
I knew it.
I knew it. They didn't do it.
They've spotted you, and they're coming your way. There's only one way to escape, and that's to jump, even though you're on the 4th floor. There are only a couple of people in the pool, both of them paddling in the middle. You'll have to aim for the sides. If you jump from the right end of your balcony, you'll land in the side of the pool away from the diving board. If you jump from the left side, you'll land in the side where the diving board is. If you don't hit it, that is, you have no time to think. This feels like the most you are a genius choice.
It is. This is like
ever.
You are a 5-year-old.
This is literally like, okay, here we go. If you jump into the left side of the pool, where the diving board is, turn to page 97. If you jump towards the diving board, if you jump into the end away from the diving board, turn to page 86. Bear in mind, I feel the need to point this out. The side away from the diving board is going to be the shallow end of the pool.
Shallow end, yes.
They're leaving that out on purpose, kids. I'm just telling you.
Just saying, it's going to be 2 feet deep.
You're going to be going into kitty.
I thought we were a genius. Maybe we never swam.
I thought you were a genius, boy.
I can figure out nuclear physics, but I don't know which end of the pool is the shallow end.
Just for fun, I feel like as the omniscient forces of You Choose world, we should, whatever choice is not chosen, we should just sneak peek the other choice.
Okay, we can do that.
See us just like crack our skulls open in 2 feet deep water.
I mean, when we read these books as kids, we did that all the time.
So we got diving board that escalated exactly, Mr.
Yeah.
in one page.
Went from we're going to solve the world's energy crisis to we're going to be assassinated.
It took 12 pages to get to that, and then they're like, "You're gonna get killed by 2 guys in your room. What you do?
What you do, man?" Okay.
Diving board, double jump off the board. That's funny. You land on the board.
Ding ding.
And then do it again.
That would be awesome. And then you end up
right
back
we
on
literally
the balcony.
we literally got boards across the board here, so people are all choosing the board. Let's just for funsies. Let's play with our mystical powers.
Okay.
And just look at the away from the diving board. I'm just curious.
86. So the real page is 97, but we want to glance at 86. Okay, we can glance at 86 on our way there.
I just want to see if
Here we go. Yeah. Yep. You're exactly right.
Oh, what does it say? Please read it.
You run to the end of the balcony. Oh, man. Then you remember that the diving board at the deep end of the pool. See? Are we really a genius? Are we really?
Oh, no. What does it say?
It doesn't take you long to reach the bottom when you land in only 2 feet of water. So it's exactly like you said.
I guess 2 feet, too. Mr. BRS, we are wielding our powers just to like glance into the future. We just wanted to see. We kind of knew what was going to happen, but we just thought it'd be funny. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah. Oh,
uh
here's 97.
97.
That's funny. You run to the left side of the balcony. The terrorists are coming at you fast. You see them out of the corner of your eye. You step up
Uh-oh.
on the railing and jump, aiming yourself so that you won't hit the diving board. As you're falling, you straighten your legs and take a deep breath. You enter the water like a bullet. You flip violently to slow yourself down. Even so, your feet hit the bottom hard. You're still in one piece, swimming towards the ladder. You just hope they don't start shooting. As you poke your head out of the water, you hear the sounds of automatic weapons. The terrorists are shooting it out with the police. By the time you're out of the pool and inside, the shooting has stopped. Later, you found out that one of the terrorists was killed and the other surrendered. The police provide you with round-the-clock bodyguards, but there's no further trouble. It turns out the terrorists were fanatics who were working alone. The power plant is finished on time, and soon others are being built all over the world. As for you, you're rich and famous. More important, you have a good feeling that comes from knowing you used your genius for a good purpose, to help provide the world with energy that is safe, cheap, and clean. The end. Man, we wrapped that up like no time flat, didn't we?
Boom!
Holy cow.
They had us hopping. I know, Mr. BRS. I know, right? Like that's not a fun one. It's not a fun ending.
But
We were
man, we
turning
went from
past pages that had us flying around in space with like aliens.
yes. And then we just went from
Well,
solving
we picked
energy
power
crisis.
over space.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that picture of us flying into the pool.
Oh, that's the best thing. That needs to be our second logo. You and me
Oh, jumping
plunging
out of the
into the
balcony.
kitty side of a pool.
Yes. How would you? We'd have to figure out a way to kind of emphasize that
We did it.
that bottom there. That's 2 feet, and we're just.
I know
man.
that look of horror. Can you pinch zoom in? You probably can't hear. I'll try it. What page is that again? 86.
I can. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can.
Look at his face.
Ooh,
That's the
too
face
close.
of an instant regret. That's the regret. He's got the opera house. In case you forgot, you're in Australia.
Yes. That's just
guess-
that's me on a Monday most days.
I guess I'm not a
I guess
genius.
I'm not a genius.
That's the last thing to go through his mind. Or like, hey, what's the
Wait a
last thing to
second.
go through that kid's mind? What? His glasses. Oh,
Oh, that was a good one. Well, we got time for one more, I think.
I
do you
guess
have?
I'm not a genius.
I guess, or like the book should be retitled. I thought I was a genius.
I know. I think we could, and this might be a hard one to do, but we could maybe do an episode of this one where we just try to do as many endings as we can.
Yeah, that's true. We could.
I
We
mean, it's
could
going to
try
be a
that.
lot of hopping around.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a slog on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It is.
Yeah, we could
Lost
try
in a
that.
strange
But-
land.
So this is the Which Way books. Which, fun fact, the first Choose Your Own Adventure book was actually a Which Way book called Sugarcane Island, and then the company that did it just hired R.J. Austin. He did almost all of these and wrote a bunch of knockoff the GoBots. But Which Way books are actually pretty decent. They end up being okay, in my opinion. Out of the knockoffs. So this one, I never did get a year, but I think it was probably 83, 84 when this one came out. All right. So let's get started in this one. And just like Choose Your Own Adventure, when we get to decision point, we'll let you chime in on the chat. And these, I guarantee you, the choices are much sooner than You Are a Genius. All right. So
I'm trying to get to this book, Lee. I don't know if you sent me a link for this one.
Oh.
I'm
boy.
going through all of our stuff here. Sorry. Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes
Don't look.
on.
Oh wait, Lost in a Strange Land, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I got that. This
Cool.
was on our
Okay.
docket back in February,
I know.
so I had to go way back.
Yes. But I'll get started and then Eddie can chime in when we get to the decision point. You're
For
spending the
sure.
summer on
This-
an isolated region of the Pacific Northwest. Your mountain cabin is located on the site of an ancient volcano, and your favorite activity is exploring the cave-like lava tubes that were formed thousands of years ago. One day, as you're investigating the south side of the mountain, you see a small hole in the rocks. Upon careful inspection, you discover that the hole leads into a huge lava tube, the largest you've ever seen. You ease your body through the small opening and climb inside. As you make your way through the darkness, you step carefully, uncertain of your footing. Suddenly, the ground beneath you begins to crack. The thin layer of lava gives way, and you feel yourself plunging through darkness and space. Soon, instead of falling, you begin to float. Hours later, you land softly on the ground. Dazed, you look around. You can see very little. Everything seems to be shrouded in mist. Ahead of you, there is a giant billboard. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, we had the billboard. Beware, you're about to enter the world of fantastic creatures from all times and all places. Monsters and elves, dragons, witches, and wizards. They have stepped out of their books, their tales, and their songs. They are weird. That's funny. They are wonderful, and they are dangerous. Enter at your own risk. Next to the billboard are 3 small signs, each pointing in a different direction. If you go to Alpha Land, turn to page 3. If you go to Beta Land, turn to page 4. If you go to Gamma Land, turn to page 5. So let us know in the chat, Alpha Land, Beta Land, or Gamma Land, and we'll go there.
This is like a test for like the Manosphere dudes who are like, I'll never go to Beta Land, bro. Never.
I'm not gonna go there.
Dude, it's Alpha Land all the time, dude.
I like the
Alpha Land or nothing. Well, go ahead.
I kind of like the simplicity of it. Just there's a billboard there. Where do you want to go? You know, pick
a dang place, boy.
There's no like fancy. You talk to a knight and they want you to go here. It's just here's a billboard, kids. Pick one.
Dude, this is like seriously, and I sound like a broken record, but this is, bear in mind, it's written in the 80s. It was written by boomers for us, and they're like, pick a choice.
Just give them a billboard. I don't know.
I love it. We got in some Gamma Land votes. They're like, I like the Hulk.
Yeah. Yes.
What
Quite
if I
the
get
list
to be
of
the Hulk?
choices. Yeah,
you never know.
Gamma Land, when in doubt, choose C. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, well,
that is true.
We'll give another second here, but it's probably gonna be Gamma Land, Eddie. That's page 5. We gotta vote for Beta Land.
Yeah.
But the Gammas win, so going to page 5.
Gamma Llama Ding Dong. Mr. BRS hasn't voted, but we might.
Okay, we'll give it just a little longer.
Second. We'll give him a second. He's a loyal.
Because if he votes for Beta Land, then it's going to be flipping the coins here.
Well, we got 2. If he's a Beta Land, but we'll give him another few seconds.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll proceed without him.
Oh, the puns.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's that?
Give me a rim shot on that one. Come on.
I gotta find that one. Where did they? Come on. Oh, here we go.
Well, there. Oh, Mr. BRL throwing in the alpha, bro. I'll never type
alpha,
beta.
Bro. All right. Well, let's go to page 5 then.
Gamma. It's a land of grandmas.
Yeah.
Gamma.
B. Arthur's everywhere. From
B. Arthur's
Golden Girls.
as far as the eye can see. What page was that, sir?
Page 5.
You walk along a misty path for many hours. The fog is so thick that you can see nothing. Finally, the fog disappears, and you find yourself in front of a great gate made of glistening gold.
Ooh.
Page 6. You pass through the gate into a beautiful garden. Near the entrance to the garden are a huge banyan tree and a banquet table set with a fabulous array of food. Bro, I see no pizza rolls on that.
Oh, I can't do
so
it.
You
then.
can't call it fabulous. It's okay.
It's just okay. Yes.
Like that whole pig thing. People are like, ooh, that's gross.
That is gross.
You took a whole pig and just threw it in there, man. What are you doing?
And then shove it out.
If you are tired, if you are tired and hungry and would like to sit down and rest beneath the tree, turn to page 17 and feast upon a bowl of pizza rolls. If you would prefer a quiet stroll in the garden, turn to page 18.
Well, you have to remember, Eddie, those pizza rolls, if the insides were too hot and that squirted out on your hand or something, that get 3rd-degree burns.
Oh yeah, you are that's a surefire Todd way to go out. You're like you just blew your own head off. You blew your own head, exploded your own head with lava filled pizza rolls. By the
Pizza
way,
rolls.
just for fun, this isn't a choice yet, but Lee, just real quick, go to page 8. Look at the demonic hell
Oh wow.
monster they've drawn.
Yes. That's yeah. I remember these Which Way books. The illustrations are pretty good, and that's just a
No wonder
scary
parents were
nightmare
scared.
fuel. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dude.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 heads.
9 heads, and every one of them looks horrifying.
Yes. So
And you got like necks coming off of other necks. Ooh.
ew, that's just weird. That's like The Thing or whatever that was, that movie.
You know what that is? Someone drew a dragon and they were like, give it 8 more heads.
Yes.
He's like, dang
come
it!
on.
Ah!
I want to see more heads. I want to
gotta
see
draw
it.
necks on necks, dude.
He's like, I don't want to draw another dragon. I'll just draw some necks and some more heads. Fine,
Here's the
here
more
you go.
necks and heads.
All right.
Jerk.
Let's see. Okay, Scott said chow down, and Carnivorous Plant said stroll in the garden. So we're split so far. Give it another second here and see if we can break that tie.
Stroll and chow.
So we just, like with this one, Eddie, we would just cross out this illustration, just put Totina pizza rolls on, cover on
Just
there.
a picture of pizza rolls.
Yes, I remember those. Yeah, they would
Listen,
burn.
I'm
You're
not gonna
guaranteed.
lie.
You're never going to eat those without getting a 3rd-degree burn on your tongue.
For sure. And you're never going to eat them and then feel good about what you've done after you're done.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
another
I'm
vote
glad
for
I did that.
chow for food. 17. So that's me.
There you go.
Page 17.
By the way,
You
2 choices already.
I know. It's amazing.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
You fill your platter with grapes and other fresh fruit, and you sit in the shelter of the banyan tree. Soon you grow sleepy and you take a nap. When you awaken, you feel refreshed. Are you feeling better now? Says a voice. You look around but see no one. Who is that, you ask? Me, of course. Who else? Says the tree. It's been eons since anyone enjoyed comfort of my branches. The Cyclops used to come visit me all the time, but lately he has been too busy protecting his gold. Where is this gold, you ask?
Uh-oh.
On the other side of the tulip bed, says the tree. The Cyclops keeps it all to himself. He never shares it with anyone. You must be lonely, you say. Sometimes, says the tree, I miss Mabe, the fairy queen. She used to visit me too, but she hasn't been here in weeks. She won't leave the lilac grove. I'm worried about her. All right, another choice. If you seek the Cyclops gold, turn to page 25. If you go to see Mabe in the lilac grove, turn to page 26. So Cyclops or Mabe? Let us know in the chat.
That was a great line. That's funny.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Hipsters burnt their mouths on pizza rolls because they were eating them before they were cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, I was a hipster then. I was just a dumb
Bro,
kid. Didn't
no
care.
patience.
No patience. That's exactly right. All right. Wow, we already got a vote for Cyclops already. So 1 vote for Cyclops. Did we have actually? So it said here, you must be lonely. Did we actually have some empathy? That's probably not true.
Did we show empathy in this universe? We have kindness.
That's impossible.
Oh, here we go. We're getting all
Gerald
sorts
is in the
Oh,
chat.
Gerald's back in the chat. Gerald's been a while, buddy.
Yeah, been a hot minute.
Woohoo!
Okay, so we got Cyclops, Mabe, Cyclops, Mabe, Cyclops. So 3 for Cyclops, 2 for Mabe. So Cyclops, Eddie.
Cyclops.
That
25.
would be you. Page 25.
You run down a path bordered by yellow and red and orange tulips. The sun is shining, and it is a lovely day. You think that this is a lark of an adventure to be embarking on. Suddenly, a huge shadow crosses your path. You look up, but all you can see are some bumpy ridges that are wiggling. That's weird. You look farther up and see 2 enormous legs. When you bend your neck all the way back, you see a gigantic. What are the wiggling, bumpy ridges? Are his toes?
I guess. Maybe his knees.
You see a gigantic head with one huge eye as large as a cantaloupe in the middle of the forehead. This must be the Cyclops, you think. We're clearly not a genius in this book.
No. No. Hey, we jumped in the shallow side of the pool, so
Exactly. We did go to Gamma Land. We're like, let's
yeah.
go to Gamma Land. Where's my grandma?
Yay!
Where's Gamma at?
Gamma.
Show me your Gammas! Get him out of here. Get him out.
Go now.
This must be the Cyclops, you think, as the giant bends over and reaches his hand towards you. We dead. We're going to be a Cyclops Twinkie.
Cyclops sickle.
If you try to run from the Cyclops, turn to page 39. If you stay where you are and hope that the Cyclops will not harm you, turn to page 40. We're going to trust fall with the Cyclops.
Oh man, we're
Do we
gonna
run or do we trust?
we trust. Yes.
Trust the
Cyclops.
Cyclops. Trust him with your life.
Yeah. So yeah, Gerald. Are we ever on the smart side? Well, sometimes. Well, we think we're
rarely.
on the smart side.
You should see
We
the
think
last
we're on
one,
the
bro.
smart
We
side.
dove into 2 feet of water. Like,
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, we got 2 votes for trust.
We're gonna trust the Cyclops.
We might. Maybe he's like a T-Rex. Yes.
Yeah, he can't see you if you're not moving. Just stay still, bro. See, Scott's like, dude, guys, listen. I'm gonna take the money and run, as they would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, grab the gold and run.
Cyclops, take the
Take the
wheel.
wheel.
If any of you guys have seen that meme on like Instagram where it's like Jesus take the wheel, but he's driving
Yes.
like one of those rally cars across the dirt.
Yes.
I laugh every time. I know what's coming, and they're just sitting there playing Beastie Boys, and it's like Jesus driving a rally car. It's the best thing ever.
It's the best thing ever.
Cyclops, take the wheel, boy. He's like, I got one eyeball. I got
Yes.
no peripheral vision.
So
I have
that
no
means
depth perception. We're
do we have
screwed.
2 trusts and 2 run?
We got trust.
Because Scott said
Hold up.
run. Mr. BRS said Cyclops take the wheel. I assume.
I take that as a trust. That's 3 trusts.
Okay, never mind. All right.
3 trusts and a run. There you go, sir.
So trust would be page 40. All right, let's go to page 40. That would be me. Oh, here's our Cyclops.
Trust the
Is a
Cyclops.
weird looking Cyclops. All right. You stand trembling. The hand picks you up and raises you. You are staring into the horrible single eye. You look like a nasty you look like a tasty morsel, the Cyclops says with a booming voice.
Snaps.
Who, me? You say? Look, you continue, pinching your arm and sucking in your stomach. There's no fat on me. I'd be tough and hard to chew. Then I'll have to fatten you up, says the Cyclops. He places you in an iron cage next to his treasure of gold. Then he piles you with Totino's pizza rolls. Plies you with grapes and apples and all manner of good food. I only eat junk food, you say. That's all. Junk food? What's that? Oh, hamburgers with catsup and pickles and french fries and hot dogs and hot fudge sundaes and that sort of thing. Soon you're surrounded with junk food. If you pretend to eat the food, then try to hide it, turn to page 61. If you eat the food, turn to page 62. So do we hide the food or do we eat the food? Let us know in the chat.
This book is getting weird.
Yes. Again, this is just random stuff they just threw at the wall.
We should make the kid where he has to pretend to eat the food or he really eats it.
Yeah, what should we do?
I know, these choices are goofy. By the way, these are my real choices when I'm like having my lunch at work. I'm like, do I just eat this or do I just not eat it and say I did?
Yeah. Pretend I ate healthy
later.
and then feel guilty later. You look like the kid falling from the balcony into the low end of the pool. You're like, bad choice.
Instead of falling into the pool or falling into a pile of cheese whiz for the Cyclops, it's like, eat up, dummy.
Come on, dummy. Go for it.
Scott saying hide it. Gerald's doing the let's trust him, man. We're gonna trust all the way.
Yes.
Eat the food, hide the food, eat the food, eat the food. I think we have eat the food winning
Eat the
here.
food winning, yeah. So that's page 62,
my
Eddie.
God.
I think I know what's coming.
What's the worst that could happen?
All right, page 62.
You take a bite of the hamburger as the Cyclops watches. Nothing weird. Nothing weird at all. He's just gonna watch you eat.
Yeah.
You say licking your lips, delicious. Want a bite? The giant takes the hamburger and pops it into his mouth. Then you take the ice cream cone and lick it. Terrific, you say. Mocha peanut butter. Want a taste? And the Cyclops swallows the whole cone. Man, that's like a vocal warm up. Say that 5 times fast.
Cyclops swallows the whole cone. Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Bit by bit, you did it better than I did. Bit by bit, the Cyclops eats hundreds of hamburgers, mountains of ice cream, and thousands of chocolate chip cookies. You gonna give him diabetes?
I done got diabetes.
He's gonna get Cyclops beatus. By the end of the 3rd day, you have lost a lot of weight, and the giant is fat and happy and sleepy. Finally, the Cyclops dies of diabetes. When he is snoring,
but he was happy.
you discover that you are so thin you can slip between the bars right out of the cage. Then you tiptoe to the treasure chest and fill a huge bag with gold. But I know, dude, mocha peanut butter?
Yeah, I know.
Was this ice cream flavor written by AI? Like, that's not a real flavor, bro.
This is like somebody's grandpa said, put in mocha peanut butter.
Put in some of that coffee with the peanut butter. Then you tiptoe to the treasure chest and fill a huge bag with gold. Problem is, you're so underweight, you can't carry it. You are pleased with yourself when you think of all the people who would be saved because you will buy them food and shelter and clothing. Dude, in the end, we're like,
what?
We're like gonna save the world. We got this, bro. We ended poverty.
It's just a weird.
It's weird.
Like what? What just happened?
Huh? I don't hate it, but it's weird. You didn't like.
This is weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I still here?
Yeah. Carnivorous is with me. It's in his name, carnivorous. So the eating the food choice was not eating. No.
Yeah. I was eating but not eating. So we fed the Cyclops. But that's not what the choice was.
Yay! Give me a yay, Lee. Find that enthusiastic yay on there.
Yeah, here if I can find a. I don't know if I have.
We did it.
We did
it, everybody.
I mean, it was like a ending, not ending, I guess. Oh, here, you can clap. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird ending. And again, this feels like those classics when they're like, I mean, they're all high. You know, they're high. They're smoking weed. They're like, hey man, what do we do next?
Cocaine riddled.
Does he eat the food or does he hide the food, bro?
It's 3 a.m. I got to finish this book.
Guys, end it now. What? Okay, so the giant Cyclops falls asleep because he ate all the hamburgers. I love it.
That's awesome. Print. Yeah, some of these illustrations are great, but they do look very mushroom-induced illustrations. But we can try this one again.
We failed up.
yeah, we failed forward.
It's like, tricks on you, Cyclops. I told you to get me junk food, and I had you eat it, and now you're the one who's sick. And I'm out.
Would have been great if you got diabetes, though.
If you didn't eat as long as it took for him to get big, you'd be dead.
Dead. Yes, because you're 9 and your body fat is like 3%.
Well, and you have you'd have a faster metabolism anyway because you're smaller.
Yeah, exactly. But again, this is just bizarre. This is like turning
Mr.
into
BRS sums it up.
Yay.
With us here. Yay? I guess.
Yeah, I guess. This is like turning into a Christmas ornament.
This is an ending that doesn't end. Yeah, they didn't care. They didn't.
No, they really didn't.
We should do a thing too, not tonight, but we should do one where we rate the endings.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, so of the endings we had, which do you feel like was a better ending?
Like a scale of 1 to 10.
Right.
Okay, I would put this ending maybe like a 4. It wasn't horrible, but
for sure.
And then the other ending, see, it's tough because it took so long to get to that ending on the first one. But
For real though.
I'm a little biased on Packard. I kind of like him, so I'd probably give him a 5. I think it was a medium ending. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. But it was better. This one's just really bizarre. It's almost too weird. I don't mind weird, but it's almost just too weird.
It was an ending where they got to a part and they were like, okay, so we got to wrap this up. How do we do this? And I agree with John. It's always fun though.
Oh yeah.
It's just weird.
It's just if I had to compare the two, this one's a little less than the other one because this is just really weird.
Oh yeah, the late 70s, early 80s drawings. They had some weird ones. I gotta still find that one that we had that was the camping one.
Yes,
that had the worst illustrations of all time.
Let's see if I can find it.
If you could dig that up in the next few minutes, we don't turn into a pumpkin yet.
Not yet, but we're getting close. Camp Out on Danger Mountain, I think it was.
It was Camp Out on Danger Mountain. Yeah. And the you found it quick, bro.
Yeah.
These drawings, everybody, just hold back.
Let's see if I can get.
There's a twist of plot
here. Yeah, it was twist of plot. I remember it was just the cover was
the
okay.
Cover. This is like a video game in the 80s. The cover gets you all excited. Go back to that cover real quickly, if you don't mind. So you look at the cover, bro, and you're like, "Oh my god, look at it!" It's
not a great scanning, but it's really dark and scary, and it's like painted. Yeah. I mean, it looks really good.
You're like, "Oh man, we're gonna die." And then go back to that illustration. This is a real illustration,
right here. And I think there's a map.
Do you have a wah on there? Oh god, dude. Look at this. Like, hey, I need those illustrations. You got them? Yeah, here they are. What do you think?
It's like, really?
They look.
Oh, here we go.
Like, too late. For real. Look at the scale, bro.
Yes.
Go to one more.
So we can find
like they just get worse. Like they're just bad drawings.
Like this.
Oh my god.
It's like you got 5 minutes. Draw 3 guys in front of a cave. There we go.
Standing on a rock, and there's like, and then what happened was like, what are they doing? I don't know. Just draw these guys, and he drew them like floating, and he's like, we gotta be standing on some rock, I guess, to make sense.
Draw a rock, okay?
Yeah,
handed a crayon.
Yeah, John Kennedy is with me. Video games, especially like the Atari ones.
Yes.
And even Nintendo. You got the cover looks so cool. You're like, oh my god, this game's gonna blow my mind. And then you play it, and then it's like Spider-Man was great. It was like you were a red and blue rectangle.
Yes. Well, fun fact, the reason that Nintendo, when they came out with the first games in 1985, you remember they were all kind of pixelated? Oh, that was the deal that the department stores, retail stores said the cover has to resemble the game.
Yep.
Because of what Atari did back in the early 80s.
That makes sense.
That's why they had to do that. Later on, they got away from it, but in the early days, that's what they had to do.
Oh, dude, from like the 70s to early mid 80s, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, they did.
You saw that cover art, you're like, dang, I'm gonna buy this game. Oh, look at that one.
Look at that.
I don't know what's even happening in this picture.
I don't either. But yeah, so this is Twist of Plot.
It's bad.
They're really bad illustrations.
Oh, that one.
Oh my gosh.
This is the one where they're like, guys, I got a buddy who can draw.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
He says he can draw.
Got the art on lock. Whenever we have art in a book and it's decent or even like really good, my brain goes right back to this book, and I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is like you said, they had 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Are they flying or are they falling? I don't.
It's so bad. And the stories aren't a whole lot better, but the illustrations are really bad. Okay, this chest of gold and stuff's not.
The perspective on the chest is all off. Look at that. That is freehand, bro. They didn't even use like a T-square to make it look orthographically sound. They were just like, whatever.
Well, perspective. Remember Trumpet of Terror. So I gotta.
Oh. The tuba of trouble, more like it.
Yes. All right.
It's like, guys, here's my trumpet. Look, That's good.
All right. Well, we'll be back in 2 weeks to do it all over again. In the meantime, though, you can go to the letter U, choosepodcast.com. That's youchoosepodcast.com. Check out the previous episodes. They're all there. You can check out the Eddie's favorite, Dinosaur Island. It's a must-have.
Always, that is a must-have in the Choose Your Own Adventure collection.
Interview with Edward Packard. We've got Danger House, all sorts of different books. So check them out. Tell your friends. We'll be back here 2 weeks, approximately 8:45 p.m. Central Time, and we'll do it again. So until next time, you choose the adventure. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Take care.
Maybe.
I'm wearing a hair thing because my hair is getting long. I'm not losing my hair, y'all. I'm not going bald. I just, it's getting long, and it gets in my face.
You should do what this cover. You have a little bit of a mullet going on the You Are a Genius cover.
Just party in the back.
Yeah.
We already established this is me.
That is Eddie, circa 1987 or 88, something like that.
I showed everybody the photo, but I can see if I can find it again.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone, again.
Back.
You Choose.
Back for more You Choose podcast, where we go through these old... Yeah, where we go through these old kids books, grown men going through children's kids books on a live stream on a Monday night.
Listen, that's a recipe for success.
Yes, exactly. And we've got people in the chat already, but the way it works is when we go through these books and we get to a decision point, if you're in the chat, you can have your voice be heard and vote on where you want us to go.
Anyone who's taken on the You Choose experience on the recorded version, you're getting only half the fun.
Yes.
The other half is this. This is all you got.
Exactly. But we appreciate both sides. Both are great. Don't get me wrong.
We do. Make it... Listen, if this is how you take us in, we're happy for it. Do not get me wrong.
Exactly.
But you could be getting a little more You Choose for your money, which is free. Right. For the low cost.
We'll double it. The double
free?
the zero.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, speaking of free, anybody wants stickers, message us off to the side on one of our social medias, preferably Instagram. That's where I've been spending most of my time lately.
Yep, just send us a message and
just
we'll get you some stickers.
Hey, I love your show, or I tolerate your show. Send me some stickers, and you'll get them.
John says he's only grown on the inside. That's right.
That's true, John.
But today we are going through the book You Are a Genius, which is the number 95 in the series. So we're getting a little later in the series, by Edward Packard.
The companion. Sorry, Lee.
No, go ahead.
The companion sequel book to this is You Are the Most Humble.
You Are the Most Humble.
That's the sequel.
Yes.
But anyway, here's the photo. That's me.
Yes.
1988. Look at that.
Look at that. You are, and again, this is your doppelganger. Edward Packard was browsing school yearbooks or something and found this kid. And he's like, this is who I'm putting on the cover.
Look at that kid in the cover, and then look at me in 8th grade. I'm like, please don't go, girl. Where you going, girl? Where you going?
Yes. Was it called birth control devices? BCDs?
BCDs, yeah, those glasses. Yeah. I'll pinch zoom in. Those glasses, those are called BC. There you go. There you go, everybody.
Oh, Carnivorous Plant is here. He is back.
I made it here this time.
Well, tonight we're going through the Use Your Own Adventure book, You Are a Genius, for a second time.
And you, like our baby boomer parents, can scream from the bedroom, hey!
Stop it!
Turn the TV down! I'm trying to listen to You Choose!
Turn that gosh darn noise down.
Turn to page 37.
Yeah, so this one is...
Don't smoke in your bed.
Yeah.
like our parents did.
The ashtray
Smoking
in the
bed, dude. Do you remember that? Like, that was like a thing. They'd be like,
Yes.
Like, you're in bed, man. What are you doing? I'm smoking in bed.
My parents didn't smoke, but I had some friends from school they did, and we'd walk in, and yeah, she'd be sitting watching her stories on her TV with the duvet cover, just smoking away inside, no windows open, no nothing.
Bro, when you were a kid in the 80s, and any kids out here, 90s kids too, even early 2000s kids, you're welcome. We don't discriminate.
No.
But probably an 80s, maybe early 90s kids phenomenon where you'd walk into if you were a kid whose parents didn't smoke and you went to your friend's house whose parents did, and there's that haze, you're just like, oh, what's going on? Like you're just like wading through it, like, oh man.
You have to grab your inhaler. Who's this kid?
He's like one of those you choose kids.
Oh gosh, I hate those.
You kids. Anywho, so yeah, this is a little bit of a hopping around book for sure. So we're just gonna we're kind of having fun with everybody right now, but we'll get right to it here.
Yes, I hesitated to do this one, but then I was like, the hubris in this book just leans into the whole arrogance of most of the books. I had to do it.
You are a genius. Has there been a more? I don't think there is. I think this is like the most egotistical title.
Yeah,
there is.
Maybe You Are a Millionaire, maybe, but this one that's more about what you get, not what you have.
We have it in the hopper. Our own Choose Your Own Adventure, You Choose book coming out here soon.
Yes, and I think we'll do this live, Eddie. But I'm thinking about doing that one. It should be done by the time we get to episode 100. Ooh. So I'm thinking.
Where are we at now? What's episode is this?
96.
Oh my gosh! What's Macho Man say about that?
Oh, he loves it.
Oh yeah! He's coming to cream rising to the top. Ouch.
So I should have it all illustrated and ready to go. Maybe that's what we'll do for episode 100 is the official.
There's launch. That. We have the loose spinoff behind that. Oops, All Concussions.
Yes.
Around the bend. So stay tuned for Oops, All Concussions as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after Oops, All Concussions, I think we should do a sequel follow-up book called You Are the Best at Everything All the Time.
Yes. Everywhere.
Everywhere in all dimensions.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.